for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Back to Porter. Grant with a steal.
And his active hands right there prevented that entry pass.
Morant with the bucket.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Raptors trail by 5. And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
Yeah, no choice there but to burn a timeout. You've got to talk it over, regroup, and hope your opponent cools off a little bit.
A full line change here for Brooklyn. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Quickly against Thomas. And that one's good. Quickly.
That's nice work inside by Quickly. He's only 6'3", but he feels like he can score in the paint whenever he wants.
Now here's Thomas. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Quickly. It's a 5-point game. Outside Barrett. Back to Quickly. Pass to Porter. The three. The rebound by the Nets.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Lobo can't hit. Raptors trail by 5. Quickly outside. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Really smart work that time by Quickly. Knows how to draw that whistle.
He's getting handed a game this close. They're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was...
The previous play is under review.
One thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up. And
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The first free throw is good.
And this organization has to be excited because when you watch Immanuel Quickley, you got to remember, he's still in his mid-20s, so there's a lot of room still for him to grow.
Now here's Barnes. Grant with a screen on Porter. Barnes against Porter. Here's Grant. Porter pulls it in.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
And again, Toronto, no good. Brooklyn leading by 4. Pass to Benton. Inside. Barnes in the post. Can't hit from in close.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass. Something's off about him this quarter.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
Now here's Barnes. Outside for Morant. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Porter with the ball for the Raptors. 4-point game. Grant with a steal. And now the Nets on the break. And there's the rejection.
And Porter Jr.'s teammates and coaches love when he hustles. When he does, he makes an impact on D.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
That is a beautiful delivery, and Barnes was not going to waste that opportunity.
Pass to Barrett. And here's Porter from downtown. Hits the three-pointer.
Yeah, hopefully that settles him down after starting the game 0 for 6.
Barnes a screen. And then Morant with the jam!
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Quickly's got 12 points in the game.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now. He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Brooklyn leading by 3. Grant the screen. Here's Barnes. Yes, it's good. Give him 8 points now.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Pass to Porter. Toronto passing it around. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Claxton.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
Mamukelashvili's checked in for Toronto. Dimon comes in for Quickly. Now here's Barrett. Clock at 6. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Tremendous read by Barrett. He recognized coming out of that pick and roll who had the better shot.
Outside Morant. And then Morant with the jam!
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And so here is Toronto, following the bucket by Brooklyn. Here's Barrett. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
And I love the confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside and capitalizing.
Here's Morant. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Pass to Barrett. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Barrett's got 8 points.
Well, you got to hit Barrett harder than that if you want to stop him from scoring. That's light work.
Morant.
Oh, how about that? Oh, out of my way.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Here's Dimon. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Barnes. Uses the glass on the layup. And now a 7-point Nets lead.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Here's Dimon. Drops in the layup for 2.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Grant, the pass to Banton. Back to Grant. Morant looking for an opening. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
Substitutions on the court.
Toronto shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts in the game. That free throw no good. Good on the second one. Thomas outside. They set the pick. With 1 on the clock. And so it's Brooklyn with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And time for us to get back into it here in game one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Brooklyn.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. We've got Demon. He's out there with Walter. And it's Dick in at the three.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And he makes it first. So the Nets making a switch here. Butler's checked in. Both good from the line that time. And Brooklyn with possession here. They lead by 4. Screen by Claxton. To the middle. Over Dick. And no good, trying to use the glass. Toronto shooting 52% from the floor so far. Sinks the tray.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
Here's Morant. Outside for Butler. Outside Barnes. The three is up. Barnes drills the triple.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Outside Dick. From the arc. Brooklyn pulls it in. Barnes in the post. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Well, he's got such a diverse skill set. Scotty Barnes can go off on any night, and he is rolling tonight.
Here's Dimon. That's to Dick. To the inside. It's stolen by Barnes. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Abaji. He's guarded by Claxton. Here's Dimon. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Brooklyn leading by 6. Outside Morant. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Outside Barnes. Back to Morant. It's Barnes on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. The baseline K is on the way. The rebound by Dimon. Raptors trail by 6. To the paint. Here's Abaji. Here's Dick. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Toronto shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. That free throw good from Dick.
They've been impeccable from the line here in the second period, doing what they can to try to build some momentum.
Dick against Butler. The 3 from Barnes. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Butler. Outside Morant. Now Barnes. Guarded by Dick. Barnes against Dick. Barnes, no good.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
Outside Dick. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
Wow, what a smart play. He recognizes the smaller defender on him and takes it right to the rim.
Barnes with a screen on quickly. Morant with it. Now Porter defending. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And you can see teams have learned you've got to guard Barnes tightly.
It's his first trip to the line. Demon, he's checked in for Toronto. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, I just don't think right now they're doing a good enough job of hunting the right mismatches.
So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Wiseman, he's checked in for Claxton. Mobo comes in for Barnes. Crowder, he's checked in for Grant, and Cam Thomas subbed in for Ja Morant. Now here's Porter. Pass to Dimon. Fires from deep. And the Raptors miss again.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Good work there as it goes. And the Nets lead by 5.
A point-blank range. That is too easy.
And then Porter with the dunk.
Being Porter Jr. is 6'10", you have to know where he is at all times, especially when he's lurking inside.
Screen by Wiseman. Inside. Oh, look at Wiseman. All the tools inside.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
Crowder with a steal. Pass to Mobo. Back to Thomas. Down low. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Brooklyn shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. Toronto making a switch here. Pirtle's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Quickly outside. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Dimon. Now here's Quickly. 6 to shoot. They get the rebound. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. Now here's Butler. Pass to Thomas. Beyond the arc. And again, it's the Nets missing. Raptors trail by 5. Here's Porter. And it's Wiseman with the rebound.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
And when the defense retreats to the paint in transition, there is going to be an opening at the three-point line.
Now here's Butler. Thomas outside. Screen by Wiseman. From deep. Thomas misses. And so Porter will bring it up for the Raptors. Pass to Quickly. Fires for 3. No good on the shot. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Thomas, left side. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Crowder, a screen on Pirtle. Back to Crowder. The 3 ball. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Pass to Dimon. Driving inside. And he dunks it down.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
The Raptors making a switch here. Barrett's checked in. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Claxton, he's checked in for Wiseman. Grant comes in for Mobo. Scotty Barnes checked in for Butler. And it's Ja Morant in for Thomas. And Toronto also making a switch. Quickly's checked in. Crowder with a screen. Back to Morant. Ja steps on the gas. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Here's Quickly. 12 points for him. Here's Barrett. And again, Toronto, no good.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Crowder. And that one's good. Crowder's got 5 points now this quarter.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Here's Quickly. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Crowder with a screen. Here's Barnes. Nice move inside from Barnes.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
Pass to Pirtle. Rejected by Claxton. Outside Barnes to the middle. Here's Crowder. Oh, rejected by Pirtle.
Yeah, forget about it. If Pirtle's in the paint, he's going to use his size to alter everything in there.
And Brooklyn with possession here. 4-point game. Claxton a screen on Barrett. The three from Barnes. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Porter looks it over. Pass to Quickly. Now Barrett. There's 5 to shoot. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Murray Boyles. That three's off the mark. Nets leading by 4. Grant with it. Now guarded by Barrett. Grant's shot is off. Oh, stolen by Morant. Morant taking no chances on the flush.
Once Ja Morant gets rolling, there is no stopping him. Ja is feeling it tonight.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Benton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Cam Thomas comes in for Scotty Barnes. Raptors trail by 6. Here's Quickly. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Ja Morant picks one up.
Well, it's not easy, but defensively, you want to avoid fouling a guy like Quickly.
He's made one and missed one so far at the line. Timeout called, Brooklyn. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Now here's Morant. He's got 16. Back to Barnes. To the inside. Here's Benton. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Benton's gotten his first basket of the night.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Quickly with the ball. Guarded by Morant. Pass to Barrett. To the paint. Here's Pirtle. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Well, the defense was ready for him, but Pirtle went right through it to finish.
Claxton passes to Morant. Screen by Claxton. Morant finds Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. And that one's good. Quickly.
Man, Quickly saw the opening and he took it, stopping on a dime.
And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. We've got 1:28 left in the second. Barrett against Barnes. Claxton a screen on Barrett. Barnes passes to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
That's a nice look. The more you watch of Scotty Barnes, the more you appreciate his all-around game.
Outside Barrett. This one for 3. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 3-point lead. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack.
Here's Quickly. And Morant clears the board. Morant's got 4 rebounds now.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. That one goes in. Pirtle's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, and that's his bread and butter right there. That's where Pirtle wants to operate, right there in the paint in front of the rim.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
The officials were right on top of that one.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. The first one falls. And Barrett drops them both. Now here's Butler. Got it off in time. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And the first half now in the books. It's the Nets. They're up by 6. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Brooklyn Nets.
I like how they've been hitting the boards, man. Playing real hard. That's a great sign for the second half.
Yeah, but the score is close. And if they want to pull away, you got to do more than rebound.
Looking at how the Nets are doing in this series. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round 1 game continues. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Using all that momentum behind him to finish with power. Gotta love watching him dive toward the rim.
He is giving the fans exactly what they came to see. He is a human highlight reel.
Thanks for joining us again for round 1 of the NBA playoffs. They've got Scotty Barnes, Delano Banton out there with Ja Morant. Then it's Nicholas Claxton, and it's Grant in at small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now here's Barrett, 6 on the shot clock. He's got it, 6 of 10 now.
Well, Barrett has a lot of physical gifts. He is a wing who is not bothered by taking it inside.
The 3 from Barnes, on target from range. Barnes has got 24 points.
Well, he is really filling it up, but also keeping others involved.
Quickly passes to Barrett. No question, powered it down.
Well, R.J. Barrett right there playing with an edge. I want to see more of that from him.
Claxton a screen on Barrett. The 3 from Barnes. Rebound Toronto. Porter's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Inside. Nifty move. And it's laid up and in by Pirtle. Pirtle's got 8 points.
Well, all systems go here early on. That's 3 in a row since Jump Street.
It's Morant capitalizing inside.
Morant not afraid to get in there and play big, showing his toughness in close.
Outside for Porter. Off target from 3-point range.
Their first missed after hitting 3 straight shots, but I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half.
Back to Banton. Dive for it. Out of bounds. It'll be Raptors ball. Raptors trail by 5. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Yeah, he is racking up big numbers right now, and I just think they're going to continue to give the ball to Quickly with the night he's having.
Banton on the wing. Back to Morant. There's the drive. Pass to Benton. Launches it. Rebounded by Murray Boyles. For Toronto, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Barrett can't hit.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Right wing. Here's Morant. Oh, John Morant! Spring-loaded!
And the bounce that Morant possesses is unlike anyone else at his position.
Raptors trail by 5. And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Crowder, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Nets on D. Toronto passing it around. Outside Porter. Lets the 3 fly. And again, Toronto, no good.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Here's Barnes. Strong take there from Barnes.
And when you watch Scotty Barnes move, you forget he's 6'7" because he's so fluid with the ball.
Pass to Pirtle. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Barrett with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Morant. It's tipped. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett.
Well, it's a miracle that pass wasn't picked off. Instead, it goes out of bounds.
Ben, he's checked in for Crowder. Barnes against Barrett. Pass to Benton. Fires the 3. Quickly with a rebound. Raptors trail by 5. Right side Porter. Looking to get back on track. And he lays it up and in. Porter's got 10 points in the game.
Smart play there by Porter. Working his way inside to find a reliable, close-range look.
Benton, good.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Here's the break. Here's Barnes. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And that's 28 points for Scotty Barnes. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And stolen by Morant. Here we go, one-on-one. And it's Morant. So quick.
One of the faster players in the league, end-to-end. I mean, few people can run with Morant.
Quickly, passes to Pirtle. Will it go? Claxton with the block. Barnes drives in, banked it in off the glass. Barnes has got 9 points here in the second half.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Pirtle finds Barrett. Pirtle with a screen on Barnes. Back to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Yeah, well, if you're looking for a pick-and-roll partner, Pirtle is a good man to call on.
They set the pick, and the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Yeah, I'm surprised they're winning by this much with double-digit turnovers.
Raptors trail by 13. Outside Barrett. From 12 feet. Rebound Brooklyn. Benton's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Claxton a screen on Barrett. 5 on the clock. Barnes feeling it out a bit. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And we may have an injury here. That does not look good.
And hopefully it's not as bad as it looks. That would be a big blow for them.
Well, you just feel awful for him. Injuries are the very worst part of this game.
Brooklyn making a switch here. Crowder's checked in, and Toronto also making a switch. Abaji's checked in for Michael Porter. Here's quickly. Excellent D there from Morant.
You have to love his confidence, but you also need to read the situation.
And Claxton throws it down.
Yeah, when you look at Barnes' assist numbers, they show you can run your offense through him, not your average wing.
Quickly outside. Pass to Barrett. Shoots. Ja Morant grabs the miss. Morant's got 7 rebounds in the game. And Claxton gets it to go on the assist from Barnes. And that's 18 points here for Nick Claxton. Raptors trail by 17. Quickly outside. Unable to get that one. Morant with a defensive effort. Pass to Claxton. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. To the left wing. Outside Barnes. Hurdle with some nice D. Toronto has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Here's Barrett. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first.
Barnes, it's good.
Scotty Barnes right there showing you that strength. That's a nice job fighting through the contact.
Quickly outside. Back to Barrett. Pass to Agbaji. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Fires in the triple. Agbaji's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Benton. Claxton passes to Morant. They set the screen, and play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You know, you think back to that first half. He only turned it over one time. But since then, he's been giving it away.
Mamukelashvili's checked in for Pirtle. Pass to Murray Boyles. Now Barrett. Agbaji pass to Barrett. Over to the wing. Here's Murray Boyles. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Pass to Benton, and as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. Dick, he's checked in for Toronto. Dimon comes in for Quickly. Toronto on D. They trail by 14. Thomas outside. The putback. Mobo. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. Toronto's gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling.
Well, he has just completely taken over this game. R.J. Barrett putting up numbers.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Man, good whistle there.
These are his first free throws of the game. And he drops the first. And so he hits both.
A big man with a nice shooting stroke. You'll love to see it.
Here's Dimon. 5 points in the game. And he jams it home with authority.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
It was an aggressive move that could change momentum.
Now here's Thomas. No points yet. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. For 3, Barrett. That one no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Thomas misses.
He hasn't hit a single shot yet, but somehow as a team, they're getting it done.
For 3, Dimon. And Holmes with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Holmes. Wiseman, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Toronto. Here's Mamukelashvili. Rebounded by the Nets. We've got 1:23 left in the third quarter. Pass to Wiseman. Here's Wolf. Screen by Wiseman. Wolf passes to Thomas. 5 to shoot. Agbaji with a rebound.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
And he trims the lead to single digits. Porter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Just an uncanny ability to make shots from the corner. Porter Jr. using his skill set.
Butler with the ball. Picked up by Dick. Wiseman a screen on Porter. Thomas passes to Butler. Takes the three. And Thomas is good for 3. Thomas has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. 23 seconds left in the third quarter.
Well, you know, Thomas knows that in order to be a great scorer, you have to be able to get to the line.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. First one falls for him.
Stepping the line with 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Raptors trail by 12. Pass to Agbaji. Hey, from beyond the arc. Brooklyn pulls it in. Wiseman's got his 4th rebound in this one. Thomas passes to Wiseman. It'll count. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Scotty Barnes making things happen for the Nets. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back with you shortly. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. On the court for Toronto to start the 4th. Dimon out there with Grady Dick. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the 5 spot. Here's Dimon after the basket by Brooklyn. Down low. Stolen by Holmes. And here they come. Here's Thomas. The quick look, no good that time.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
And the basket by Agbaji.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Brooklyn leading by 12. Picked by Holmes. Here's Thomas. Here he goes. And he converts the layup.
After a forgettable first half, he is turning it on now. You love to see this kind of resilience.
Pass to Mamukelashvili. Got a piece of it. Thomas with a steal. Fast break, Brooklyn. And here's Butler outside. Rebound, Toronto. Porter's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Dick with it, and it's Thomas picking him up. Out to the right wing. Back to Dick. Toronto passing it around. Porter from outside. Gets the 3 ball to go.
It's been a modest night scoring so far. Maybe that shot will encourage him to get some more looks.
Here's Thomas. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
At 6'4", 210, Thomas is a big guard coming down the lane.
Here's Dimon. Thomas defends. From 9 feet out. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. And Thomas has got the ball here for the Nets. 17 points was their biggest margin. Butler's shot is good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And let's toss it over to the sideline for a report on Jeremy Grant. What have they told you, Allie?
Thanks, guys. I just talked with the Nets head athletic trainer, and the look on his face said it all. Terrible news, a dislocated patella. This is a team that's excited heading into the playoffs. Unfortunately, this dampens the outlook some.
Well, we appreciate it, Allie.
Well, he certainly didn't envision his season going like this, but it happens to the best of them, and now it's all about how you respond to it.
Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Toronto. Raptors trail by 15 to the paint. Here's Dick, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's Morant, and Claxton throws it down.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Here's Poeltl. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That's on James Wiseman.
And Poeltl just keeps battling you inside. He is no stranger to physicality in there.
And the first one at the line is good. Mobo, he's checked in for Wiseman. He does not get the second one.
Well, I'll tell you what, Jakob Poeltl leaves his house and he puts the hard hat on. He is a hard-nosed, no-nonsense pivot player. He's really had a solid career.
And it's Dick, that time on the assist by Porter.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
So the Nets making a switch here. Crowder's checked in, and Toronto also making a switch. Abaji's checked in, and keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Darko Rakovic was going over with his team. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team, everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And it's the Raptors with the ball after the basket by Brooklyn. Porter gets the bucket.
And he's finding the bottom of the net consistently. Porter Jr. is scoring with ease.
Crowder, a screen on Dick. Barnes passes to Crowder. Here's Benton. Back to Crowder. Pass to Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Crowder outside. Here's Benton. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. Mamukelashvili's got 4 rebounds now. Dick with a miss. Nets leading by 14. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, that's how to throw it down. Barnes with an exclamation point.
Toronto has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Mamukelashvili. Pass to Dick. There's the 3. Ja Morant grabs a miss.
So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from 3. Only had that 1 in the first half.
And here's Crowder from the arc. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Drops in the 3. Porter's got 15 points here in the second half.
What a performance. Hit 2 from beyond the arc in the first half, and he's added 3 more since.
Here's Morant. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting a shot off despite being fouled.
And Morant drops them both. Raptors trail by 15. Outside Porter. Outside Barrett. Back to Porter. Puts up a 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. Claxton's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Man, the defender really went after him.
First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Quickly. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Here's Porter. And a nice finish on the layup. 25 points for Michael Porter.
And this is how you execute through contact. Porter Jr. outworking the defense in style.
Crowder outside. Lets it go from deep. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him tonight. Quickly with the ball. Guarded by Morant. And it's quickly with a miss. Brooklyn leading by 18. Crowder right side. It's stolen. In transition. Here they come. And then Porter with the dunk.
That's a great look by Barrett right there. A wing who continues to improve as a distributor.
Oh, he's been doing everything. Hitting the boards. Huge game for him thus far.
Pulls up. Murray Boyles can't get it to go.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
I'm not sure what he was thinking right there, but we see this in this game sometimes.
Yeah, passing is a real skill of Barnes. He will make smart choices with the ball.
And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his third foul so far. Here's Murray Boyles. Outside Porter. Pass to Barrett. Shoots over Morant. Shot is good by Barrett. Barrett's got 10 points in just the second half.
Yeah, this is the kind of scorer Barrett can be. When he's playing to his strengths, he can catch fire.
Crowder a screen on Barrett. Outside Barnes. 4 on the clock. He shoots. And it's Crowder missing.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Well, it just shows you can do everything right and still come away empty-handed.
Let's check in with Allie LaForce for an injury update on Jakob Poeltl. Allie?
I was able to talk with Toronto's head athletic trainer about his status. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. And despite the injury, they know how important this first-round matchup is. The training staff has given him the go-ahead to play through it, and he's expected to be out there with his team.
All right, Allie, thanks for the intel. All we can hope for is that the prognosis isn't as bad as it seems, guys.
Yeah, we were hoping for much better news, and obviously not very encouraging.
Well, it's the reality of our game. Let's hope he's back on the court soon. That is a tough loss.
The Raptors making a switch here. Poeltl's checked in, and now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Timeout Nets. And now we have a chance to see our player of the game, Ja Morant.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive, and the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
I mean, he's the reason they're off to such a great start in the series. From the jump, he was fired up and ready to fight hard for the win.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Timeout Nets. Brooklyn leading by 18. Claxton a screen on Porter. Now Morant. It's Barnes on the wing. Claxton a screen on Barrett. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Here's quickly. Brooklyn with the board. Claxton's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Barnes with it, now quickly defending. Back to Barnes. To the middle. And Claxton throws it down.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Quickly, passes to Poeltl. Quickly, outside. They set a pick. Outside Porter. Let's go with a three. Brooklyn pulls it in. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
A line change here for Toronto. And Morant drops them both. And for the Raptors, they're shooting around 50% in the game so far. And it's dim and missing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Crowder, the pass to Morant. Back to Crowder. Crowder with a screen. On the wing, Crowder. Timeout called. Brooklyn. They're ahead by 24. Here for the Raptors.
And capturing the series momentum up front. This is a monster Game 1 win for the Nets.
You love how they push the ball at every opportunity.
Yeah, they really dictated the pace, and it really paid off.
And they have to be pleased with how they got this series started tonight. A nice 1-0 lead.
The key now is to carry this same energy forward and get that second win. These are the playoffs, so you can't afford to relax or think you've got the series in the bag.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Ja Morant.
Well, when you notch a triple-double, you affect the game in every way. Just a great game for him tonight.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
There's 38 seconds left in the final quarter. There's a screen by Lin. Fires the three. They get it back. Pass to Wolf. To the inside. 6 to shoot. Here's Hood-Schifino. No good from outside. And it's Porter with the ball for the Raptors. Here's Quickly. Outside for Porter. Quickly outside. And here is Barrett. Left side Porter. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Ja Morant.
Coming from the west side, we hitting on the west side.